Are you ready to take your career to the next level? Choose Center for Business Analysis. At Center for Business Analysis, we empower professionals with on-demand skills through our certification program in data analytics and business analysis. Learn to analyze and interpret data to drive decisions, solve complex business challenges, and deliver success. Our programs feature flexible online and in-person learning options, hands-on training with industry standard tools, certifications recognized by top employers worldwide. We are the endorsed education provider in Ghana with IIBA. Join the global network of achievers transforming their careers and businesses. Your future starts today. Enroll now. Call us on 024-680-9200 or visit centerforanalytics.com. Build the right skills for your bright future.
All right, build the right skills for your bright future. I want to say a very good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to you all, depending on where you are joining us from. I am Stephen Obin-Kwatin. I am the Executive Director at the Center for Business Analysis. I am happy you could join us for this informative session in preparation towards our upcoming cohort in business analysis, which is awarded by the International Institute of Business Analysis based in Canada. I will be covering everything you need to know about the upcoming cohort, which starts exactly 28 days from today. That is 29th of August. All right. So I want to also inform you that we are streaming live on our social media handles, so you can actually join us from there as well. All right. During today's session, we are going to look at the course content, what is entailed, the different levels of certification, the duration, the cost, the certification exam, and what the certification means for your career. All right. We will also talk about how the IIBA certifications are recognized globally. All right. The training information or details. And I am here to answer all your questions that you may have. All right. But before we proceed, some housekeeping rules. Kindly send your questions to the screen 0246809200. I repeat, 0246809200. All right. When you send it via WhatsApp, we can actually follow up with you if we need to or there is a need. Alternatively, you can send your questions to the Google Meet chat console in Google Meet, and then we will answer all your questions. All right. Right. So before we proceed, just feel free, let us know in the chat console where you are joining us from. All right. If you have any expectation whatsoever, please do well to post that in the chat console. All right. Let's get interactive. All right. So let's make progress. For those who may be joining us for the very first time, the Center for Business Analysis, we are a household name. We have garnered a distinguished reputation for delivering outstanding business data analytics and business analysis certification trainings. We are a premier training provider and a consultancy firm, and our focus is making sure that we drive excellence so far as what our mandate is concerned. All right. And our core mission revolves around empowering individuals and professionals like you to unlock tangible and substantial value for your organizations. We are committed to making learning more practical, more goal-oriented, and a structured exercise. All right. Our focus is not only on theory, all right, but we blend the theory and practice, all right, so that by the time you are done with any of our training, you are well equipped for industry, all right. For your convenience, our certification trainees, we have the online and in-person options for you to choose for every other day, all right. As I said, we have a very exceptional and committed team, all right, at CB. And to start with, these are the faculty, all right, who will be taking us through our next cohort, all right. To start with is Deborah Afosikamoni, who is a certified business analysis professional. She is a strategy consultant. She's a tech innovation management consultant and also a certified Scrum Master. All right, she's also a certified Agile leader as well, and a business model innovation specialist. Deborah leads the Faculty for Business Analysis, all right, with several decades of experience. Currently, she is the IT business manager for GCB Bank, all right, and also a lead facilitator at the center, all right. And next on our screen, we have Sylvia Dela Momo, all right, who is a pharmacist by training and a business analyst by choice. Currently, she is the business analyst for she is a business analyst for World Vision in Ghana. In fact, not just as a business analyst, a senior business analyst, all right? And also a consultant at Yanara Consulting, where she spearheads strategic initiatives. She is a certified business analysis professional with Scrum Master and Six Sigma Green Belt certifications. Right. Then we also have here Mr. Kofi Blankson. Kofi Blankson currently is the Chief Information Officer for StanChat in Ghana. All right. He's a certified Agile leader. He's a certified strategy professional, a certified data analyst, right? And a top IT guru. All right. So Kofi possesses a deep understanding of emerging technologies such as AI, cloud computing, Internet of Things. All right. And he's a master of Agile when it comes to that. All right. So Kofi will meet you during the second phase of this training. All right. Then we have here Mr. All right. Currently, he is the program instrumentation manager for Authentics, overseeing the West and Central Africa regions for Authentics. All right. He is a senior business analyst, a certified data analyst. All right. And Haruna also leads our data analytics faculty at the center, and you will interface with him during the phase 2. Right. And that is myself, Stephen Obin Kwatin. All right. I am the executive director here and also a facilitator at the center. So when it comes to business analysis, these are your faculty members or facilitators who will ensure that you are well prepared to pass the international certification exam and also well prepared or well baked for industry. All right. As I mentioned early on, the certification we offer is awarded by the International Institute of Business Analysis, IIBA, which was founded in 2003 and has since become the leading global community of practice for business analysts. All right. And IIBA has several certifications. They have standards, they have resources, they provide networking opportunities for their members and a wider business analysis community with over 50,000 members globally, all right, and over 120 chapters worldwide. IIBA is able to connect business analysis professionals and data analysis professionals with each other, right? And also with leading organizations, all right? For you to learn more about them, I urge you to visit their website, iiba.org. I am also happy to mention to you that the Center for Business Analysis, when it comes to Ghana, we are the essential training provider for IIBA. Note that it is a mandatory requirement for anyone who wants to write the business analysis exam or any other exam of IIBA and become a certified professional. You are supposed to get a certificate from, I beg your pardon, from an approved provider. All right. And it is obligatory for anyone who is aspiring to take the exam to get your training from an approved provider. You can choose an educational provider. All right. But if they lack the IIBA endorsement, all right, you risk not being able to write the certification exam. All right. Imagine paying so much money and then you are unable to write the certification exam. All right. So the certificate that is issued by our center will prominently bear the endorsed education provider label. All right. Or the essential training partner. That is the new name the IIBA is coming up with. All right. And once they see that, it will tell them that, yes, you have gone through the training, the required training with us, all right, and you have accumulated the required professional development units, and you are qualified to write the certification exam. If you have a certificate from a non-endorsed education provider, it will not be recognized by the exam board, potentially resulting in a disqualification. All right. And once you enroll with us, you benefit from top-notch training, expert instructors. We have flexible schedules. Additionally, you gain access to our extensive online resources. We have our mock exams. You also have your supplementary training in business analysis software and also in Agile and Scrum, as well as valuable feedback sessions. And at CBA, our comprehensive approach is designed to prepare you thoroughly for success, not only in the exam, but also in your career. All right. Now, with that background, I want us to start with a question. When was the last time you saw a job description and thought, I already do this work, but I can't prove it? That gap between what you can do and what you can prove is the credential gap. It's the most expensive thing many professionals carry now. And I'm here to show you how to close that gap. All right. Now, we just talked about the credential gap. Now, let's look at the four walls that often hold us back. Your valuable experience might not travel because it's locked within one organization, speaking a language only they understand. Your degree, once a differentiator, is now a minimum end. So, let's say in a stadium, you can get a ticket to go and watch a ball. All right. That means you are a spectator. But those with the proper actual skills, the proven skills, are the ones who play on the pitch. All right. You might be doing senior work, but without certification, you can't formally evidence it. There is no proof. And those attractive remote jobs often remain out of reach without verifiable or verified global credentials. So if any of this resonates, you are in the right place. All right. Following from those barriers, the world of work is undergoing a massive reshuffle. And the World Economic Forum predicts 170 million new roles by 2030. But also that 9% of the skills will not be relevant. They will be obsolete. We know AI machines are taking some tasks, all right? Analytical thinking is now the most sought after core skill globally. And in this new global market, credentials aren't just nice to have, all right? They are the first filter, verifying your claims just within seconds. Now, we have seen the global skills crisis. Now, let's consider the personal cost. Waiting to get certified has a real price. IIDA research shows certified business analysts earn 20 to 50% more than their uncertified peers. All right. For someone who is earning, let's say, 5,000 Ghana cedis, all right, every month, that's a silent invoice of 12,000 cedis lost every year if you are not certified, right? Even more, you are missing out on rules you are never shortlisted for because you don't pass the initial filter, don't have the certification. This isn't just about a certificate. It's about the arithmetic of your career. The gap only widens with time. Okay. Now, so what exactly do we mean when we say business analysis? How does it help close the gap we are talking about? And it's about turning business confusion into clear, actionable definitions. It's not about coding. It's not about listening or structuring and facilitating agreement among stakeholders. This skill is sector agnostic, all right, or is not limited to any industry or sector, but it is vital in banking, in telecoms, in insurance, NGOs, startups, just name the industry, right? It is a business discipline that ensures technology investments actually deliver value. Moving beyond just IT, right? And this is how you define solutions, not just problems. Every organization today, whether it's banking sector, telecom, oil and gas, healthcare, or even government, is dealing with one big challenge: how to turn ideas into results. But You know, and let me say this is where business analysis come in. Business analysts are the people who connect the dots. So they sit in the middle of business and technology. On one side, you have stakeholders with needs, they have problems, they have ideas. On the other side, you have IT teams building systems and solutions. Now, without someone to bridge the gap, right, that gap, things will fall apart. Projects will fail. Systems will not meet expectations. And as a result, organizations will now lose money. So what does a business analyst do actually? As a business analyst, you take complex business needs, you bring them down into clear, actionable plans. So they ask the right questions, they analyze the situation, they ensure that whatever solution is being built actually solves the real problem. All right. So that is why, as a business analyst, you are not a support staff, you are a strategic thinker. Now, here is the exciting part for you. When you master business analysis, all right, you position yourself as someone who can drive innovation in your organization. You can improve processes and eliminate inefficiencies. You can lead digital transformation initiatives. And today, every organization is going digital. So what does that mean? It means business analysts are no longer optional, they are essential. You become that person in the room who understands the business, you understand the solution, and you ensure everything aligns with organizational goals. And when you get to that level, you are not just another employee, you become indispensable. All right. No, I took a lot of time here because I wanted you to get a full grasp of business analysis and how it can help you so far as your career is concerned. All right. Now, we have defined what business analysis is, how you can officially join this growing profession. All right. IBA offers a very clear, structured pathway with 3 levels of certification. And it is designed to meet you wherever you are in your career. We have the ECBA, which is your entry point. All right. And this is perfect for those just starting out or looking to switch career. So if you are fresh from the university, you have no working experience, you may even have a diploma or an HND without any work experience, the ECBA is perfect for you. Then we have the CCBA, right, which is the Certification of Capability in Business Analysis, which is for practitioners with just few years under their belt. So if you have 1 to 2 years working experience, all right, you can participate in this. All right. And, you know, this level will help convert that experience into a recognized currency. And then finally, we have the Certified Business Analysis Professional, which is the CBAP, right? The CBAP is the gold standard for senior professionals. It opens doors to global opportunities and leadership roles. So each level builds credibility and opens different doors, from internal promotions to international consulting. So with this level, if you have a minimum of a first degree with 3 or more years of work experience, or a master's degree, all right, this level is perfect for you. Okay. So as I said, we have the ECBA, which is truly your entry into the profession, and it is designed specifically for those who don't have any experience at all. So if you are a graduate, you are looking to switch career, all right, this is your starting line. You don't need any knowledge or experience in business analysis. What you need is 21 hours of professional development, which we at a CBA will provide for you. We actually give you 48 hours, a minimum of 21, but we give you 48 hours of professional development, which you can get from here, and you will not get this anywhere, right? You can check all the approved providers globally, right? So this certification moves your CV from the no evidence pile to that trainable and credible pile, making you a organization, right? Every organization will be comfortable recruiting you. So we will guide you through the entire journey from instructor-led training to exam prep, so you can get certified quickly. Let's move on to how you can validate the experience you already have, all right? Then we have the next level, which is the CCBE, all right? That is the intermediate level where you convert your experience into recognized currency, all right? And it is often the most unacclaimed certification here in Ghana. All right, many of you are already doing the work. You are gathering requirements, you are marking processes. Even if your job title isn't business analyst, IIBA counts the work you actually do, not just your title. All right, so this certification validates your capability to work independently on complex projects, and it's a powerful trigger for. And we at CBE provide always mapping consultations to ensure your experience is documented correctly and ready for audit, all right, by IIB. Now, for those of you who are already leading the charge, then the Certified Business Analysis Professional, which is the CBAP, is your thing, right? CBAP is the senior professional standard, the highest tier of business analysis expertise globally, all right? So this is for people with more than 3 years of experience, those who just take instructions but challenge the business. You know, the exam is rigorous, it is case study, and it truly teaches complex problem-solving skills. That's exactly why it's so valuable. This certification is your ticket to global mobility, right? You could be seated here in Ghana and be working in the UK or Australia. It positions you for international roles and high-value consulting. So if you have been doing maybe the work or playing the role of a business analyst for 5 years or more, this isn't just aspirational, it's overdue. Next, we will explore how you can sharpen, all right, your edge and even further with some specializations. The IIBA has some other specialization, agile in data analytics and cybersecurity analysis, more, all right. Now, when you are all right, which borders on business analysis, data analysis, all right? The Center for Business Analysis stands out as a premier choice. And on your screens now, we have highlighted 4 reasons that make us the ideal partners or for your journey so far as your career is concerned. All right. And as I said, irrespective of where you find yourself, you can pursue business analysis. The first on your screen is that we are an endorsed education provider for IIB. And this distinction sets us apart. IIB is a globally respected authority, and their endorsement means our training meets the highest international standards for certification and education. For you, this translates to a credential that is trusted by employers worldwide. Whether you are aiming to work locally or pursue opportunities abroad, choosing CBA ensures your certification carries credibility and global recognition. And this is a powerful advantage in today's competitive job market. All right. The next one is our hands-on approach. We don't just teach theory at CBA. We focus on practical, real-world training. Our hands-on approach means you will engage in case studies, some realistic scenarios and projects that reflect the challenges you will face in real world or in your career. All right. By the time you are done with the training, you will practically develop skills that you can immediately apply in your role. All right. Now, the next one is our expert facilitators. And our facilitators are what truly elevate your learning experience. They are not just facilitators or instructors. They are industry professionals. In fact, seasoned professionals with decades of experience in business analysis, in data analytics. So they bring real-world insights and practical knowledge to every session, offering you more than just the textbook. Imagine that you are learning from someone who has solved the same problems you will encounter and will be sharing proven strategies and insider tips, right? You know, there is a saying, experience is the best teacher. All right. So with CBA, you are guided by mentors who ensure you understand not just the what, but the how and why behind every skill. All right. Then the last one, a proven track record speaks to our history of success. We have empowered countless candidates to achieve their career goals. We deliver training programs that produce measurable results. Our graduates have gone on to secure exciting roles, they have earned promotions, and they are making significant impact in their various organizations. And this is not just a promise, it is a legacy of excellence, which is backed by real success stories. So when you choose CBA, you are joining a community of professionals who have walked this path and thrived, giving you confidence in the value of your investment. On your screen now, you'll see a selection of prominent organizations whose employees have actively engaged in our trainings. So in other words, this is where our alumni work, all right? As I said earlier on, irrespective of where you find yourself, you could be in the banking sector, you could be in finance, insurance, sales, marketing, health, agri, education, legal, security, manufacturing, just name them. You can take the business analysis certification, and that will be the game changer so far as your career is concerned. Now, here are some pictures from some of our cohorts. Okay. Now, As I said, the course is hands-on. We have interactive workshops, all right, which will be led by facilitators, all right. So you don't just read a book of knowledge, you apply it through role playing, right? You do simulations. There will be some collaborative problem solving. There will be case studies and real projects for you to solve. And then we have the mentorship and feedback sessions, all right? You will learn from seasoned business analysis professionals, all right, who will provide or you feedback and direct you as to the direction you should take. All right. Now, one good thing is that, people talk about internships and job opportunities and all that. At CBA, we do not directly provide jobs, right? However, we do get requests from organizations to help them fill vacant positions. When that happens, we post them in our alumni pages for interested persons to apply. All right. We have also memorandum of understanding with Capital Placement based in the UK. All right. Capital Placement is a company that is all about hooking people up with awesome internship with international organizations with a big focus in UK, USA, and Singapore. All right, so CBE has an agreement with them to deliver internship placements for our participants. Note that Capital Placement is the biggest and highest rated internship provider. All right, and if you want to land any internship, they make it like a snap, especially if you are eyeing the UK. And I can personally attest of some of our alumni who are now living and working in the UK through Capital Placement. So they've got programs that will let you work, you earn, travel without any headache. All right. And these are some of the organizations they work with, or they can get you that intention. All right. We can see the big names there. All right. PwC, the Coca-Cola, IBM, Samsung, and the rest. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining. We'll be wrapping up shortly. But before we make progress, I want us to hear firsthand from some of our participants. So please stay tuned.
Has 3 words to describe this cohort?
Adventurous, learning experience, a whole lot.
Okay.
I think it was very insightful, educative as well, and I like the interactions with it as well. Thank you.
This class, interactive, friendly, and supportive as well.
Relevant, insightful, interactive.
This class, one of a kind. We have been challenged here.
It's fun. The food is good. You get to meet more people.
Hi guys, my name is Rachel. 12 weeks ago, if you had asked me who I was, I would have said I'm an Oracle. Anyone working in any field or industry, whether you're in banking, whether you're in IT, whether you're a project manager, whether you're a product owner, you still perform business analysis tasks. You don't even know about it. So I encourage you that you should take this course. And if you're a change enabler or you're someone who wants to provide change or value to your organization or your own job, I would encourage you to actually take this course if you're a change enabler or if you want to provide change in your organization or even in an organization or enterprise that you own yourself.
Hello, lovely people. My name is Karl Max Fono. I am excited to have embarked on this program, recognized certification, the comprehensive curriculum from seasoned industry professionals, and then the flexible learning options that were made available. Okay, my personal testimony about this program is that as the manager for group balance sheet assurance at the EcoBank Group, the business analysis professional certification has been instrumental, okay, in enhancing my performance and effectiveness in my role. Through the program, I honed my analytical skills, which enable me to conduct thorough assessment of financial data and identify key insights for strategic decision making. But the certification has empowered me to effectively communicate with stakeholders across different departments, facilitating smoother collaboration and alignment of objectives. You are welcome on board, and I would say do not miss this opportunity to invest in your professional development and unlock a world of possibilities in business analysis. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And just by way of information, note that our next cohort is beginning on the 29th of August. Registration is ongoing, so kindly take note. We will go over the course content briefly, and then we will wrap up. All right. And the IIP curriculum is built on the Babok Guide version 3, which outlines 6 core knowledge areas. All right. So we may start with a business analysis and a BE professional, the business analysis key concept. All right. Then we come to the first knowledge area or model, which is the business analysis, planning and monitoring, which defines the approach for business analysis activities. All right. It sets guidelines for planning and monitoring business analysis work. All right. Then we will look at elicitation and collaboration. All right. Elicitation and collaboration focuses on techniques for gathering requirements and understanding stakeholder needs. All right. And then we have the requirement lifecycle management, which covers the management of requirements from inception to closure. This will involve traceability, prioritization, and change control of requirements. Right? And it ensures that the requirements align with business objectives and remains relevant. All right. Then we have here my favorite model, which is strategy analysis, which focuses on the understanding the organization's goals and objectives and needs. All right. So this model addresses business problems and opportunities, and it involves assessing the current capabilities and identifying potential solutions. All right. Sorry. Then we have requirement analysis and design definition, RAD, which encompasses the process of analyzing requirements and defining solution specifications. All right. Then we have solution evaluation, which focuses on assessing the performance and value of implemented solutions. It involves measuring the realistic benefits and identifying areas for improvement. All right. It ensures that the solution continues to meet business objectives over time. All right. Note that each knowledge area covers a set of tasks, techniques, and competencies that a business analyst should be proficient in. So to prepare for the exams, you are expected to have a deep understanding of the content within the various knowledge area, as well as practical experience in applying these concepts in real-world business analysis scenario. All right, and for us at CBA, that's why we are here. We'll teach you the theory and also make sure that you are well vested in the practicality bit of it. All right. So here is a detailed course outline for the business analysis. All right. Now, most people believe that business analysis and analytics are the same, but they are not. All right. I want us to look at the very primary differences between them. The aim of business analytics or data analytics. When you hear the word analytics, data analysis, business analytics, they are the same. The focus of analytics is data and reporting, whereby you assess data, you examine past business performance, you can forecast future business performance. But on the other hand, business analysis focuses on functions and processes, determining business requirements and suggesting solutions. All right. Now, as a business analyst, the activities that you'll be involved in will include understanding the enterprise problems and goals. You analyze needs and solutions. You devise strategies. You drive change and facilitate stakeholder collaboration. All right. Note that in any organization, even though the data analyst and the business analyst will work hand in hand, ideally the data analyst will report analytics is at the operational level. All right. Now, one will ask, what is the cost for the certification? All right. So this is for the international exam. For the ECBA, there is no application fee. All right. But the exam fee is $195, and the membership subscription is now $60 for our region. All right. So if you put $60 and $195 together, it gives you $255 for the entry level. And these amounts are payable to IIBA, the certification body. All right. For the intermediate level, which is the CCBA and the CBAP, the advanced level, there is an application fee of $145 US. All right. Then, in addition, as a member, the exam fee will cost you $250 for the intermediate level and $350 for the advanced level. So if we should add the membership subscription to it, all right, which is the $60, it used to be $55, it's now $60. That means that for the CCB, the intermediate, it will cost you $455 to write the exam. And then for the advanced level, it will cost you $555. All right. So if you do the computations, right, I'm sure you will notice that if you are a member, you enjoy some discounts. As an IIBA member, you get to enjoy many, many benefits that can help you advance your career. You can also network with other professionals globally. You have access to valuable resources. You stay updated with the latest trends in business analysis. All right. You also get discounts on events, the certification exams, renewals, and all that. All right. And you can connect and learn with other professionals at the various chapters around the world. And they have 120 plus chapters, all right, globally. And it is also included in your IIBA membership. You can attend member exclusive webinars and get insights. All right. You get access to the digital library where it features over 11,000 titles of books, articles, reports, and publications on business analysis, data analysis, and related fields. All right. So note, you can also get discounts on local and international conference events, among others. All right. And globally, every year, there are a lot of conferences IIBA put together. All right. The building business capability, the project world. Last year, we were in Arizona. All right. be networking, social, which was happening in Newcastle. Then that was 2 years ago or so. All right. And if you go to the IBA portal right now, there are a lot of events coming up. All right, that you can attend. And if you are a member, you get discounts on them. All right. So some few more slides, and I'll be wrapping up in the next 3 minutes. So once again, you can send your questions to the number on your screen or to the Google Chat console. All right, and I will answer them. All right. Now, beyond the certification, note that CBA has been training and has trained several people, all right, well over 6,000 people. That is, if we combine data analytics and business analysis cumulatively, all right. So there we have a network, all right. And also join a network with your peers locally. All right. Let me say about 4 or 5 weeks ago, we had someone who gave out about 3 jobs to members of the alumni. All right. And these are not local jobs. Right. These are remote jobs which they are working on right now, and it's really fetching them good money. So you have that network you can rely on. That is the CBA advantage. All right. We also have continuous professional development. We have workshop webinars that happens like almost every month that you can join free of charge. You can come in person or join online. All right. And then you have personalized career coaching. All right. You see, once we end, we will help you. If you want us to review your CV, if you want to optimize your LinkedIn profile, all right? If you want us to help you with a mock interview before you apply, you go for a job interview anywhere, we will help you. That support system is there for you. So it's not like you just come for the training and that's it, all right? Now, for you to participate, the admission fee is 250 Ghana cedis. 250 Ghana cedis. All right. And the total tuition fee is 10,800 Ghana cedis. 10,800 Ghana cedis. And just for those who are on the call and also watching us online, if you should register between now and Wednesday, you are going to get a discount of 800 cedis. So instead of paying 10,800, you will pay 10,000 for the entire tuition. That is if you register between now and Wednesday. All right, you will be entitled for that discount. But you know, someone say, hey, this money, do you have to pay everything at a go? No. All right, you don't have to. You can pay half and spread the rest over 4 months, or you can do 4 monthly installments of 2,700 a month. All right, so you can do that as well. So if you get a discount, then we will apply it to one of your installments for you. And the discount is only valid from now till Wednesday. All right. Now, in terms of the duration, the entire duration is 6 months. Weekend lectures only. 12 weekends of facilitator-led tuition. All right. So either you come in person on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. or you join the online class on Sunday. Or you join the online class on the same day. So as the in-person is happening, the online is also happening at the same time. So you get to interact with the people who are in the classroom and they also interact with you, right, at the same time. All right. Once we are done, the second phase will begin. And the second phase is purely or 100% online. All right. Once we are done, we have the add-on training in Agile and Scrum, all right, for which you can even write a free foundational certification exam for, all right. In addition, you have training in 2 business analysis software, Jira and then Innovator. And this is purely add-on, no strings attached, all right. You can check how much Jira training costs, all right. People even pay more than the business analysis tuition to get training on Jira and now also on Innovator, all right. In addition, you'll be having mock exams and review to test your readiness for the certification exam, all right. Now, if one wants to participate, it's very simple. Go to our website, centerforanalytics.com. You click on the apply button, select the course you want to pursue. You pay for your registration fee, and then you fill out a form. All right. People pay for the registration fee and they are in a hurry to jump out. Please, once you pay, hang on for 3 to 4 seconds. You'll be redirected to fill out a form for us. All right. Okay. Now, I want to say a big thank you to you all. You can reach us any day, anytime through the following medium. You can visit our offices at East Legon, 17 Garden Road, near the ANC shopping mall, or you can reach us on telephone 0246 809 200 or 0200 222244. All right. You can visit our website, centerforanalytics.com. All right. I have some few minutes. Let me see. Oh, I don't have any questions in Google Meet. All right. Then quickly, let me check on WhatsApp. Okay. One person is, can you call me? I tried reaching you, but I can see you are still in the session. Okay. Yes, I'll call you back, please. All right. This person is asking about fee, which we just talked about. Okay, you asked about 20 minutes ago, so we've answered that. Okay. So will I get a job right after the training? Okay. Unfortunately, you didn't add your name, but it's fine. We will not guarantee that you will get a job right after the training. Right? Alex, kindly type your question in the chat console and I will answer you, please. We are not guaranteeing you that you will get a job right after. But what we can guarantee you that you have better opportunities and you are filtered out from the masses and you stand a better position of actually getting a job. And as I said earlier, we have had people who are now working remotely here. They are based in Ghana and they are working remotely. All right. Just some few weeks ago, we got a position for someone who works with Mars, MARS. They are the chocolate producing people and they are based in the US. All right. So it's all about your determination and how well you are also willing to learn from your instructors and all that. Okay. Okay. I have just 2 minutes. I'm just waiting to see if there will be any more questions in here. Okay, Emmanuel, you said the fees again. Okay. So what I'm saying is that the tuition fee is 10,800 Ghana cedis. All right. So you can pay 50% and spread the rest over 4 months, or you can just decide that you will spread it over 4 months. So that means every month you pay 2,700 for 4 months and you are done. Okay. However, if you register from now, between now and Wednesday, you have a discount. All right, which we will apply to the tuition for you. And the registration fee is 250 Ghana cedis. All right. Okay. We just have a minute. Thank you, Emmanuel. All right. I think we have exhausted all the questions. All right. I want to say a very big thank you to you all. We don't take your time spent with us for granted. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Call us anytime, any day on 0246 809 200 or 0200 222244, and we will respond to you. Alternatively, you can visit us at 17 Garden Road near the ANC Mall at East Legon. All right. Thank you so much and have a fruitful weekend. Goodbye.